drive to right.
Takes a three.
Touchdown 49ers. Hurry!
We know you've done that before in Seattle. Does that change your routine at all, or do you just kind of go through the same motions that you would if you're coming in?
You try to go through the same motions you can, but it's never the same, no matter what you do. I try to keep it just like I would if I was coming out of the bullpen. Stretched out there, threw after the anthem, and kept it as simple as possible. But, I mean, you leave balls over the plate, you're going to get hit, and then some bleeders are going to happen to fall here and there. So today just didn't work out for us.
This is something that Bochy's never tried in his career, and, you know, the team struggled in the first inning. I mean, talked to Tyler before the game. He seemed pretty excited to be involved in this. Did you have that same feeling that you guys might be able to turn something around using this strategy?
Yeah, I mean, we thought we could break the little first inning curse we got going, but didn't break it. I don't know what we got to do to get out of this little funk in the first inning, but, I mean, I went out there, gave it what I had, and it just didn't really work out today.
So you wouldn't attribute it to the change in role so much as just you had a bad day?
Yeah, I mean, I miss pitches over the plate. Usually I'm not. I mean, when I do that, I'm not going to have a good day, no matter what. If it's in the bullpen, if it's in the seventh inning or it's in the first inning, you miss pitches over the plate, they're going to get hit. So, I mean, yeah, if I make better pitches there, it was probably a 1-0 just with a home run. I mean, that was a pitch outer on the outside. He's a good hitter. Kid's going to hit a lot of home runs. But, you know, we got a bleeder and then a couple bad pitches and led to a 3-run inning.
Yeah, I tried to, for the most part, just keep my routine similar to any other day that I would start. And you know, I think what was fine was that last year I pitched out of the bullpen. The other day I came in out of the bullpen, and so it's nothing that I'm not familiar with. And so, you know, for me, it wasn't anything that threw my routine off or anything. It was just a matter of shifting it back, maybe an inning or a couple batters or a couple minutes. So, you know, I felt good, and obviously result wasn't what anyone was looking for, but it's just part of the process, man. It's just, I think everyone in here is working towards a specific goal, and you got to continue to just trust, you know, what you're doing out there, and keep learning from each opportunity that we have.
As a staff, I mean, you got to try something new to shake it up. Is it disappointing to see the way it played out?
You know, I think obviously no one wants to go out there and give up runs, and whether it's a starter, relief pitcher, the first inning, the fifth, or ninth inning, you know, I think we want to go out there, do our job, and execute pitches. And so, you know, I think the situation that we're in right now, where starters are giving up some runs in the first and putting us behind the 8 ball a little bit, it's tough, but I think it's just a stretch that we're going to overcome and continue to work on. And so, you know, we trust our stuff, we trust each other. Hopefully the staff trusts us going out there, and so just got to continue to work through this. And obviously, you know, starting off a game, putting up a 0 is huge. It's huge for the momentum as we, you know, come up to the plate and try to attack these guys. So, you know, we'll continue to work on it for sure.
I think it's important to kind of keep a big picture perspective and realize that, you know, a one-game sample size isn't probably representative of the potential benefits of a strategy like this.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, it may not have worked today, but that doesn't mean it won't work next time and be good for us. So, like I said, you know, whoever's taking the ball for that first inning or whatever it may be, we just want to go out there and do our job. I think there's maybe a little bit different of a routine for some guys, but at the end of the day, you know, we need to go out there, execute pitches, get these guys out, and just continue to go as the season goes and work on things as we need to work on things.
Bruce, obviously something new for you guys tonight. When you look back at it, how do you kind of evaluate the whole opener thing?
Well, I mean, it didn't work out tonight. Nick, you know, he made a couple of mistakes there. You know, the blooper that was just fair that just fell in. I mean, that hurt us, but you know, didn't quite work out like we had hoped. But you know, we're trying to get out of the rut in the early innings, and so things didn't quite work out like we had hoped. But you know, and then Beede, he worked hard. You know, he got on a nice roll there. He had 4 consecutive strikeouts, and then those 4 straight guys got on base, and so kind of forced to make a move there. And so, yeah, we're fortunate we were off yesterday, and we have a day off coming up. But you know, we used a lot of guys, but they were fine, and we're fine tomorrow. But you know, it just didn't quite work out tonight. That's baseball, you know. And Nick's been throwing the ball very well, and righties, lefties, they just put a crooked number up there on them.
Bruce, even though it's just a one-game sample size, when something doesn't work as planned, do you worry it's harder to get guys to buy in the future when you try something like this?
That's one game, and really, if you look at this game, with Beede going, we thought this was the best thing for him and for the club, and it's not a big enough sample for somebody to say, hey, that doesn't work. So I don't know what if we'll do that again, or how many times we'll do it again, but we're not going to let one time dictate that.